Hello, I'm Brian Mckeon, partner at the CNBC FLP. And today we'll be reviewing the following shows: Fast Money, Mad Money, and Options Action for July 13th, 2009. Now again, I'd like to remind you, this is merely a review of the following shows: Fast Money, Mad Money, and Options Action, and only looks at the upside plays from these shows, not the underlying options used in these calls. And ETFs may be used in place of indexes and or commodities. Now what we merely do is get an average analyst ranking through these 5 websites. And again, I'd like to remind you that all analyst recommendations are as of July 13th, 2009. Now on Fast Money Show, Guy Adami, all of his picks for July 13th, 2009. You can see ADY makes it into the buy camp with a rating of moderate buy. Also, Karen Feidemann had 3 picks that night, and she comes in with Hewlett Packard coming in at 4.33 out of 5 stars, or moderate buy. As for Pete and Jared, he had quite a few picks that night. He had Hewlett Packard, J&J, Apple, MFE, Microsoft, and V all come in as moderate buys. You can also see all of his picks that made it into the hold camp with these ratings, and all of his picks that made it into the sell camp using these 5 websites to come up with an average analyst ranking. Also, Timothy Seymour was on the show, and he had ADY, and it came in as 4.0 out of 5 stars. You can also see his holds and sells. Now, there were also 3 special guests on the show, and you can see that none of their plays made it into the buy camp using these 5 websites. Now, onto the show, Mad Money with Jim Cramer. Now, of all of his plays for the night, the ones that made it into the buy camp right now are AT&T with 4.0 out of 5 stars. You can also see all the ones that he picked that rate a hold and rate a sell at this time. Now, in review, the moderate buys are Hewlett Packard, Johnson & Johnson, Apple, MFE, Microsoft, V, ADY, and AT&T. So again, I'd like to remind you that all analyst recommendations are as of July 13, 2009, and I am not a licensed investment advisor, and the investments that I am showing you today are what I'm doing for my friends and family's accounts. Also, I am not affiliated with CNBC and or any of the websites used to determine these rankings. And I currently own shares of Apple, General Electric, Goldman Sachs, and Morgan Stanley. So again, this is Brian Mckeon from the CNBC FLP saying thank you and see you next time.